In section 3.7, we focused on graphing systems of equations. A system of equation is when you have two equations that you need to solve together. And you solve them, and we learned how to solve them today, by graphing. Now, if the equation is already in slope-intercept form, such as the equations in problems 1 through 4, you don't have to do any rearranging. All you have to do is graph. Graphing a system means you graph both of the equations on one coordinate plane. The solution to the system is where the two lines cross or intersect. So if we look at example 1, the top equation, you want to graph both lines separately. The top equation has a slope of -5/3, and the bottom equation, in the top equation, is a y-intercept of 3. When I graph this line, I want to plot 3, and my slope says to go down 5, right 3. So I'm going to count down 5 blocks and right 3 blocks. Now I want to plot as many points as possible, but I can't go any more in either direction. For the bottom equation, my slope is 1/3, my y-intercept is -3. Now before you do any graphing, you want to make sure that you connect the dots that you have for the first line. That way you don't have a bunch of dots on the grid and you don't have to worry about which one goes where. The second equation, my y-intercept is -3, and my slope says to go up 1, right 3. The opposite of up and to the right is down 1, left 3. And it should make sense that you are going to plot a dot on top of another dot. Well, when that's the case, that's your intersection point. In class, I told you that I wanted you to highlight or circle the intersection point, draw an arrow to it, and write that that is the solution. Now, the solution needs an ordered pair. Remember, your x value comes first, your y value comes second. So this ordered pair, my x value is 3, my y value is -2. So 3, -2 is the ordered pair, or the solution to this system. If you look at problem number 4, I'm going to fold this paper real fast. If you look at problem number 4, you'll see that you have an equation y equals -1, and the bottom equation is y equals -5/2x plus 4. Now, when you have the equation y equals a number, okay, that is a horizontal line. I'm sorry about my scribbles there. So you want to go to your y-axis, which is my up and down axis, put a dot at -1, and draw a horizontal line. Now, horizontal lines go left to right. So there's my horizontal line. That bottom equation is in slope-intercept form, so identifying the slope as -5/2, which is down 5, right 2, and my y-intercept is 4. So I'm going to come down to the graph, I'm going to plot 4, and I'm going to go down 5 and right 2. Down 5, which I can't, and right 2. You want to connect the dots. Now that you have two lines on one grid, you can go ahead and highlight or circle the point at which they cross. Draw an arrow to it. You want to write that that is the solution. And your ordered pair is your x value, which is 2, and your y value.